Stringed instrument.
Stringed instrument.
Stringent.
Stringent.
Stringent anti-noise regulations.
Stringer.
Stringer.
String theory. String theory. String tie.
String tie.
Stringy.
Stringy.
Scoop out the pumpkin's stringy fibres.
Strip. Strip.
A strip of paper. A strip of sand between the cliffs and the sea. The Las Vegas Strip.
Liverpool's famous red strip.
Jack stripped and jumped into the shower.
The prisoner was stripped and beaten. He stripped off his sweater and threw it onto the couch. Eric stood in the hot sun, stripped to the waist.
Terry stripped down to her bra and pants and tried on the dress.
The boys stripped naked and jumped in the pond.
Strip the beds and wash the sheets.
We need to strip the wallpaper off the walls first.
Tall windows stripped of curtains.
The apartment had been stripped bare.
His book aims to strip away the lies and show the world as it really is.
Captain Evans was found guilty and stripped of his rank.
Strip cartoon.
Strip cartoon.
Strip club.
Strip club.
Stripe.
Stripe.
A shirt with black and white stripes.
Politicians of all stripes complained about the plan. Striped.
Striped.
A blue and white striped shirt.
Stripy.
Stripy.
Strip joint.
Strip joint.
Strip light.
Strip light.
Strip lighting.
Strip lighting.
Stripling.
Stripling.
Strip mall.
Strip mall.
Strip mine.
Strip mine.
Stripper.
Stripper.
Paint stripper.
Strip poker.
Strip poker.
Strip search.
Strip search.
Strip show.
Strip show.
Strip tease.
Strip tease.
Stripy.
Stripy.
He was wearing jeans and a stripy t-shirt.
Strive.
Strive.
I was still striving to be successful.
We must continue to strive for greater efficiency.
Strobe light.
Strobe light.
Strode.
Strode.
Stroke.
Stroke.
She died following a massive stroke.
I looked after my father after he had a stroke.
A stroke patient.
She swam with strong, steady strokes.
The breaststroke.
A backhand stroke. A few strokes of her pen brought out his features clearly.
The thick downward strokes of the characters.
At one stroke, the country lost 2 outstanding leaders.
She arrived home on the stroke of midnight.
The only goal of the match came on the stroke of half-time.
In a stroke of luck, a suitable organ donor became available.
It was a stroke of genius to film the movie in Toronto. He cried out at each stroke of the whip.
I gave her hair a gentle stroke.
He had the power to order troops home with a stroke of his pen.
Seeing Frank watching me put me off my stroke. The serial number is 17-1.
He reached out and stroked her cheek, tenderly.
He lifted her face and stroked her hair from her eyes. He stroked the ball into an empty net with a minute to go.
Stroll.
Stroll.
We were strolling along, laughing and joking.
They went for a stroll in the park. Stroller.
Stroller.
Evening strollers on the promenade. Strolling.
Strolling.
Strong.
Strong.
He was a big, strong man.
Jack was tall and strong.
He picked her up in his big, strong arms.
I'm not strong enough to fight him.
Good, strong shoes.
The locks on the doors were solid and strong.
I'm not strong enough to take insults and hatred.
Laura had a strong character.
The Fifth French Republic was established with a strong president in 1958.
A strong national army.
Our party is the strongest as we come up to the election.
He had a strong sense of responsibility to his vocation of preaching.
There has been strong support for the strike.
The proposal has met with strong opposition from local people.
Many people have strong feelings about the issue.
He had a strong desire for power.
Such feelings may have a strong influence over your decisions.
The temptation is very strong.
He maintains strong links with the world of the deaf.
She still has a strong relationship with her mother.
I have a strong commitment to the quality of teaching.
There is a strong case for an energy conservation program.
They need strong evidence to secure a conviction.
A strong argument.
She's a strong candidate for the party leadership.
A year ago, there was a strong possibility that he wouldn't live.
I don't think her heart is very strong.
You've been blessed with a strong constitution.
The company have gained a strong position in the cheese market.
A strong wind was blowing across the lake.
His writing was strong on description.
We beat a team that was much stronger than ourselves. Tact never was my strong point.
Strong coffee.
This cheese has a very strong flavour.
A strong smell of petrol. Extra strong beer.
Strong painkillers. I haven't touched strong drink for years. The light was not very strong.
This film is not suitable for children under 12 as it contains strong language.
A strong German accent.
She has the same strong features as her mother.
The company's 2,200 strong workforce.
The crowd was 10,000 strong.
He celebrated his 90th birthday this month, and he's still going strong.
Strong arm.
Strong arm.
Strong box.
Strongbox.
Stronghold.
Stronghold.
The area is a Republican stronghold.
The fighters moved south to their mountain stronghold.
One of the last strongholds of the European wolf.
Strongly.
Strongly.
I'm strongly opposed to capital punishment.
We strongly believe that she is innocent.
I'm strongly in favour of marriage.
Before taking action, you are strongly recommended to consult an accountant.
The house smelt strongly of food.
Strongman.
Strongman.
Strong-minded.
Strong-minded.
They were both strong-minded women.
Strong room.
Strong room.
Strong-willed.
Strong-willed.
Strontium.
Strontium.
Strop.
Strop.
She's a nice person, but she just gets in a strop so easily.
Stroppy.
Stroppy.
I try not to get stroppy, but sometimes I just can't help it.
Strove.
Strove.
Struck.
Struck.
She seemed rather struck on Vincent.
Structural.
Structural.
Structural changes in the computer industry.
The earthquake caused minor structural damage.
Is the building structurally sound?
Structural engineer.
Structural engineer.
Structuralism.
Structuralism.
Structure.
Structure.
The social structure of organizations.
Challenges to the existing power structure.
A new management structure has been introduced.
The structure of the brain. Molecular structures.
A high wooden structure with a curved roof.
These kids require a lot of structure and stability.
The exhibition is structured around 3 topics.
Software that helps users structure their work and their data.
Structured.
Structured.
The interviews were highly structured. A structured approach to teaching.
Structured reality. Structured reality.
Strudel.
Strudel.
Struggle.
Struggle.
She's struggling to bring up a family alone.
The airline is struggling with high costs.
Millions of people are struggling for survival.
Firms are struggling against a prolonged recession.
James was hit in the mouth as he struggled with the burglars.
She struggled to free herself.
They struggled for possession of the gun.
Walkers were struggling up the dusty track. The team has been struggling all season. He struggled on despite his condition.
A struggle for survival.
A power struggle between forces favouring and opposing change.
She spoke of her struggles with shyness.
Police said there were no signs of a struggle.
Strum.
Strum.
Strumpet.
Strumpet.
Strung.
Strung.
Strung out.
Strung out.
Strung out on drugs.
Strung up.
Strung up.
Strut.
Strut.
I strutted around Chicago as if I were really somebody.
The band strutted their stuff in a free concert.
Strychnine.
Strychnine.
Stub.
Stub.
A pencil stub.
A ticket stub.
A cheque stub.
Stubble.
Stubble.
Stubborn.
Stubborn.
Why are you so stubborn?
I've got a very stubborn streak.
Paul can be as stubborn as a mule.
A stubborn refusal to face reality. Stubborn stains.
I don't care, she said stubbornly.
Stubby.
Stubby.
Stubby fingers.
Stucco.
Stucco.
Stuck.
Stuck.
Sarah tried to open the window, but it was stuck.
They got stuck in a traffic jam.
The boat was stuck in the mud.
I've got something stuck in my throat.
Mum resented being stuck at home with 2 young kids.
We could be stuck in this place for days.
Can you help me with my homework, Dad? I'm stuck.
If you get stuck on a difficult word, just ask for help. We are, unfortunately, stuck with this huge, ugly building.
They are stuck with each other with no end in sight.
For once, Anthony was stuck for words. For once, Anthony was stuck for words.
Take your jacket off and get stuck in.
He says he's stuck on me.
Stuck up.
Stuck up.
His wife was a bit stuck up.
Stud.
Stud.
A stud dog.
Studded.
Studded.
Studded leather jackets. A diamond-studded watch. A belt studded with jewels. The sky was clear and studded with stars.
Student.
Student.
A first-year student at the University of Oslo.
There are plenty of job opportunities for engineering students.
He's obviously an excellent student of human nature.
Student body.
Student body.
Student government.
Student government.
Student loan.
Student loan.
Student teaching.
Student teaching.
Student union.
Student union.
Studied.
Studied.
She spoke with studied politeness.
Studio.
Studio.
A TV studio.
A recording studio in Nashville.
Depardieu is making a film with one of the big Hollywood studios.
A photographer's studio. A tiny studio.
Studio audience.
Studio audience.
Studious.
Studious.
A quiet, studious young man.
Stud muffin. Stud muffin.
Study.
Study.
Recent studies show that women still get paid a lot less than men.
A study of Australian wild birds. The study was carried out between January and May 1998.
Set aside a period of time specifically for study.
Ways to improve study skills.
Linguistics is the study of language.
Environmental studies.
The scientific study of earthquakes.
How are your studies coming along?
I gave up my studies when I had the baby.
A report that deserves careful study.
Renoir's studies of small plants and flowers. His face was a study in fear.
I've been studying English for 6 years.
I can't study with that music playing all the time.
Anna is studying French literature. Stephen is currently studying at Exeter University.
My brother's studying to be an accountant.
I've only got 3 weeks left to study for my exams. A psychologist who studied under Jung in Zurich.
Goodall was studying the behavior of chimpanzees in the wild.
The scientists were studying the action of a protein called ubiquitin.
They're studying how stress affects body chemistry.
She studied his face. They got out of the car and studied the map.
I haven't had time to study the proposals yet.
Study hall.
Study hall.
Stuff.
Stuff.
I've got some sticky stuff on my shoe.
How do you think you're going to fit all that stuff into the car? I felt sorry for the ones who had to eat the awful stuff.
Where's all the camping stuff?
Did you get the rest of your stuff?
What kind of stuff do you like to read?
I've got so much stuff to do this weekend.
There's a lot of interesting stuff in this book. He talked to me about all that stuff too.
He does mountain biking and skiing and stuff like that.
I don't like his stuff.
John Lee was getting ready to play his stuff.
He did some great stuff in his early films.
This is good stuff.
There's some very good music there. CD systems and stuff, and laser discs.
An enchanting place, the very stuff of dreams. Does he have the right stuff?
Surely you're not going to give up. I thought you were made of sterner stuff.
Come on, Gina, get on the dance floor and do your stuff.
She stuffed 2 more sweaters into her bag.
Volunteers were busy stuffing envelopes.
A pillow stuffed with feathers.
Boxes stuffed full of papers.
A stuffed owl. The kids have been stuffing themselves with candy.
He only offered me £10 for it, so I told him to get stuffed.
All right, you can stuff your money, Reynolds exploded. I thought, stuff it. I'll do what I want. Stuffed.
Stuffed.
No dessert. I'm stuffed.
Stuffed animal.
Stuffed animal.
Stuffed shirt.
Stuffed shirt.
Stuffed up.
Stuffed up.
Stuffing.
Stuffing.
Sage and onion stuffing.
Stuffy.
Stuffy.
It's getting stuffy in here. Do you mind if I open the window?
Their wedding was stuffy and formal.
A stuffy old family.
The stuffiness of the room.
Stultifying.
Stultifying.
A stultifying office environment.
Stumble.
Stumble.
In her hurry, she stumbled and spilled the milk all over the floor.
Vic stumbled over the step as he came in.
He stumbled upstairs and into bed.
I hope I don't stumble over any of the long words.
Researchers have stumbled across a drug that may help patients with Parkinson's disease. Researchers have stumbled across a drug that may help patients with Parkinson's disease.
Stumbling block.
Stumbling block.
The main stumbling block to starting new research is that we lack qualified people.
Stump.
Stump.
An old tree stump.
There was only a stump of the candle left.
A case that has stumped the police.
The doctors were stumped and had to call in a specialist.
He stumped down the hall.
Alexander's been stumping in New Hampshire.
We stumped up 8 quid each.
Stumped.
Stumped.
The question had me completely stumped.
Travis seemed absolutely stumped for words.
Stumpy.
Stumpy.
Stun.
Stun.
Redfern stunned the crowd with a last-minute goal.
The impact of the ball had stunned her.
Stung.
Stung.
Stun gun.
Stun gun.
Stunk.
Stunk.
Stunned.
Stunned.
He looked completely stunned. The audience sat in stunned silence. Stunner.
Stunner.
Lucy was a real stunner.
Stunning.
Stunning.
You look absolutely stunning in that dress.
A stunning view.
Stunning news. A stunningly beautiful woman.
Stunt.
Stunt.
Not many actors do their own stunts.
A stunt flying show. Todd flew over the city in a hot air balloon as a publicity stunt.
Next time you pull a stunt like that, don't expect me to get you out of trouble.
Lack of sunlight will stunt the plant's growth.
Stunted. Stunted.
He's emotionally stunted.
Stuntman.
Stuntman.
Stuntwoman.
Stuntwoman.
Stupefied.
Stupefied.
I stared up at Keith in stupefied amazement.
We sat there stupefied.
Stupefying.
Stupefying.
A stupefying amount of money.
Stupendous.
Stupendous.
A stupendous achievement.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Stupid mistakes.
That was a stupid thing to say.
I can't believe Kate was stupid enough to get involved in this.
Whose stupid idea was this? It was stupid of me to lose my temper.
He understands. He's not stupid.
I couldn't do it, and it made me feel stupid.
I can't get this stupid radio to work.
What is that stupid idiot doing?
I stupidly agreed to organise the party.